You want to take your game to the next level, you want to be a world champion, take the fighter training stack. Victor Conte's fighter training stack has brought me to the next level. Everything that I take on a daily basis, the fighter training stack is the best thing out right now. Devin Haney, I'm Snack Strong. Get it now, right now.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Marcos Villegas here in Las Vegas, being joined with Devin Haney, who's getting geared up for his fight with Joseph Diaz Jr. Devin, I really like this fight. I know stylistically it's an interesting fight because we know like Jojo's going to come forward and he's going to bring the fight, and he's shown that in his last few fights. But I want to pick your brain, like the skills that he's shown in the last like 2-3 fights. What do you make of that he's shown in coming into this fight?
I mean, at the end of the day, I could watch as much film as I want on him, but you know, I obviously have to get in there and see for myself. But I mean, he's been winning and he's been doing what he had to do to win. So you got to respect that, and I got to be prepared for whatever he brings to the table.
When you see what he's going to bring to the table, do you expect a fight where he pressures and he tries to go to the body?
I mean, that's what he pretty much said up there. But you know, I can't really listen to what he says because we never know. You know, he may pressure, he may try to outbox me. You never know. I'm prepared for whatever he brings.
How has he looked at you at 135 pounds? Do you feel that he's looked solid, or do you feel that he's still a little bit undersized for the weight?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I haven't really looked at him like that. It's a 130-pound fight for a 135-pound belt, so he's going to hopefully make the weight, and we're going to get in there and scrap it out. His size really doesn't matter. I didn't beat bigger guys all my life. I didn't beat smaller guys, so it doesn't matter.
Wait, this fight's at 130 pounds?
35.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, wait,
Right?
no, you said fight at 130 for a 135-pound belt. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, my bad.
They're like, oh, well, this is
I
new.
can't make 130. I can't make it.
When you see the fight that he had with Fortuna, were you impressed by the grit that he showed in the fight?
I never watched that fight. I haven't seen that fight before. But he got the job done. People said that he pretty much dogged Fortuna out, and but I heard that Fortuna, one round shoot. It wasn't just a blowout.
It was competitive. It was, yeah.
Fight, so. But he went in there and got the job done, so I take my hat off to him. He's stepping up to fight me, and I'm gonna show him that I'm totally different than anybody he's ever faced.
He's bringing up the experience factor in this fight. In your last fight, you faced a guy that potentially could go into the Hall of Fame, a 3-weight division world champion. That Jorge Linares is, regardless if he's a little faded, he's a solid guy with a lot of experience.
He doesn't have any experience compared to Jorge Linares. Jorge Linares has been in there with the best of the best, been on top for a really long time. Actually, Linares was I think he was world. He won the title I think the year that I turned pro. Some crazy fact like that. I was a young kid when Linares was at the top of the game. So you cannot have more experience than him. And they always seem to say that, oh, experience. Well, I'm 22 years old, but at the end of the day, you can say what you want, and that's why I let him know that skills pay the bills, because you can say, oh, I got experience. Yeah, I mean, you could play basketball, OG have experience, but a young guy come in there and blow him out because it just, skills pay the bills. So I will show that.
Scary moments in that Linares fight, no? Right? In those last few rounds.
That was experience for me. But I wouldn't say it was scary moments because it happens to the best of the best fighters. So, I mean, name a guy that has gone in the Hall of Fame that they haven't been hurt.
No, it's boxing. You're going to get hit.
So, at the end of the day, you can't go in there in the ring and expect not to maybe get hurt. When I go in the ring, I understand that my life is on the line. So me getting buzzed, that's just one little thing. You could lose your life in the ring. So I wouldn't say it was really a scary moment because it was something that I was able to overcome and comfortably. I didn't get dropped or I didn't get hurt multiple times. He hit me with a good shot, and that was it.
What do you make of people just bringing up that part of the fight and saying that you're a little vulnerable?
People are gonna say what they want to say. I'm 22 years old. I'm getting better and better, and like I said, they can say what they want. You can't name a guy that's going in the Hall of Fame that hasn't been hurt, that hasn't been dropped, that hasn't been buzzed, and it is what it is. It's part of the game.
When you look at JoJo, he wanted this fight because his fight with Ryan fell through. Ryan went and had surgery on his hand. But what do you make of that fight falling through and some other fights of Ryan's falling through?
I wish Ryan nothing but the best. Right now, things is happening with him and his career. But I would never kick somebody while they're down. I wish him nothing but the best. Me and Ryan, we have a lot of history together. We've been knowing each other. We were actually friends for a long time. So I have nothing but respect to him, and I would never kick him while he's down. Even though he's threw salt on me, but that's just not even my character. I respect him, and I wish him nothing but the best.
You mentioned you guys were friends. Do you still consider him a friend?
Ryan has said things that I don't agree with, and especially when it was times when I could have said multiple things about him, just like now. I could say, oh, this and that, but I'm not. Ryan has said things that I don't agree with, so I can't really consider him a friend anymore. But it's really no real friends in boxing anyway, and I understand that. None of these guys are my friends. They are my competitors, so it is what it is.
Be friends with them after. That's what ends up happening anyways.
Be friends with him never.
When you look at JoJo, man, do you admire his grit, like his wanting to fight like guys regardless of who they are?
I admire that. I admire him, for taking the fight, for wanting to fight the best fighters, for not tucking his tail and stepping up to the plate when a lot of other fighters didn't. And I thank him for that. I respect him for that. And he will have my respect for that forever.
What do you make of your inability to get these other guys, like just in general? Like, why do you think it's happening so much and it was so easy for this fight to get made?
It is no coincidence. Obviously, they don't want to fight me for a reason. But I understand that all these fights are going to happen in due time. And just got to be patient and keep winning. And the world will see.
In terms of this fight, I know it's on DAZN, but I read something that you were a free agent. Are you still a free agent, or are you still tied to DAZN?
I'm tied to DAZN right now. Right now, I'm tied to DAZN.
Is this the last fight with them, or it's still a thing?
At the end of the day, that's my business that I don't want to speak on. But right now, I'm with DAZN and Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing, and of course they will. I can go to any network to make the biggest fights happen. So it really doesn't matter what's the details and what I have going on.
Yeah, that was what I was alluding to see if maybe we could see,
I knew where you were going with it, and I understand that. It won't stop from making the biggest fights happen because I can go to any network and any platform to fight the best fighters.
In terms of a few other fights, I know you spoke on it, but I know you and Tank's name have been swirling, and then we saw Shakur have a sensational win over Jamel Herring as well. Do you see those two as potentially like your mega fight, like your breakout fights?
Those are both mega fights. Right now, Shakur is at 130, and Tank is I'm not sure where's his next fight? Is 35 or 40? Okay, well that speaks for itself. So
What'd you make of the whole him and Rollie thing falling out?
As far as what?
Like the fight falling out, not happening.
I mean, we all read what happened. It is no secret to what happened. Hopefully it comes up not true. Me, I don't like Rollie whatsoever, but I would never wish nothing like that upon him or anybody, and especially any type of females, because I have a younger sister, I have a older sister, I have a mom, I have females in my family that I truly care about. So I would never want them to experience nothing like that. Especially because I dislike somebody, so I would never wish that upon nobody. Hopefully he comes out on top of it, and it's all of it is not true.
You don't like Rollie because with the way he carries himself, the way he dresses?
No. I would never dislike somebody because of what they dress. You're free to wear whatever you want to wear, but I just don't agree with none of the shit that he says, but it is what it is.
Would you wear some of the stuff that he wears?
Never in life. Never in life.
Devin, finally going back to this fight, how do you beat JoJo? How do we see this fight playing out?
You will see. I know JoJo's going to come to fight. He's going to bring it his all, and that's why this fight is going to be fun for me. It's going to be exciting for the fans because he's going to put the pressure, and he's going to take punches in the process, and we'll see how he deals with the punches that I'm going to give him in the process of trying to put pressure on me.
With you saying that, do you feel you cut him and you end up stopping him via cuts? He's been cut before.
Inshallah, I do stop him, but I do see him getting cut. I do see him getting cut bad.
All right. Hey, Devin, man, it's great chatting with you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Here with Devin Haney, defends his title against JoJo Diaz, coming up on DAZN. Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.